Okay, so we're trying a new fast food place today, and it's called Portillo'S, and I drove an hour and 15 minutes to get here. This was the closest one to my house. I heard about Portillo. I don't know. I think I heard about it on TikTok. I think there was like one where like this girl asked her boyfriend to go get her chocolate cake shake from Portillo's, and he went and got it for her, and then he like surprised her with cheese fries, and I was like, oh my god, that all sounds really good. I love cheese fries, and I love like the idea of a chocolate cake shake. Sounds so good. And she's like really pumped about it, so I'm here to get really pumped about it. Obviously, for my TikTok, this is chaotic. I'm in a place called Buena Park, which is like right by Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Medieval Times. Like it's the exit where like all that fun stuff is off of. RIP to all those places right now, like so sad. And then there's like a big Walmart, and that parking lot, because I took the wrong turn, so I was trying to get through the parking lot, is so chaotic. This parking lot is chaotic, and it looks like a sit-down place. Like this place is so confusing to me. Like it looks like a sit-down restaurant. Like I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to like order food and bring it out, but it is indeed a drive-through, which is very cool. I really wish we had one of these in LA. I'm not really sure why LA doesn't have these kind of things. Like Orange County in particular, this area has Raising Cane's, Sonic, Portillo's. There was another one that was down here, like Old Spaghetti Factory is down here. Like I don't know why all the good like fast food like things are in Orange County. And then I was seeing a thing that Medieval Times was open, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's just a lot. So my sister just texted me. Aw. My sister, she invited us to do a seafood boil. She literally just texted me now. It's 1 o'clock, and she said impromptu seafood boil at 2 if anyone would like to join. Just make sure everyone's included. Callie, if you're watching this, I honestly would have come because I drove past her house. I went and got a COVID test because we came back from Moses' birthday trip, and Ethan and Ela, for frenemies, they're like really like, they're a little like too paranoid about COVID testing because like I don't have symptoms. I'm not really around anybody. I'm always in a mask. I'm always washing my hands. Like, but it's fine. I respect it. I was like, all right, cool. And plus, I mean, I see my mom and my dad who are both elderly and stuff like that. They're both in their 60s, so I wouldn't want to put them at risk. So I'm not like that person, but I get it and I respect it, and it's good for me to know anyways. And I like to give people peace of mind. So I went and did the COVID testing today. So that was like at Northridge. I passed my mom and sister's. There's like Halloweenish. We'll kind of put this away. I don't like to like film them in case they don't want to be filmed because, you know, respect. By the way, so many people ask me where I get this mask. This is from, they have masks on. Someone told me Orange County is very, like, anti-mask, which kind of doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I don't really know, like, what they're known for here. I'm just gonna order. I think I'm gonna get a plain burger, chicken fingers. Oh, hi. People have been, like, recognizing me a lot lately. They have to say, like, I mean, people always recognize me. It's like, so that's like a thing, and I love it, and I think it's really cool. But lately, I've been getting it like yesterday we were in Target in like San Luis Obispo, I think. Oh my god, I swear that was like, I'm like, oh my god, is this like a meet and greet? How do people know I was here? It was so crazy. And 2 of those people specifically were like, are you, like, the mom asked for the daughter, she was, are you that TikToker? And then someone else was like, I love your TikToks, like, oh my god, your TikTok, like, it's so weird to be recognized as, like, a TikToker. I know that sounds so stupid and, like, pathetic. I'm, like, freaking 32, but it's given me this whole new resurgence, not just on social media, but for myself and my creativity. It was, like, built for me, not to be, like, whatever, because I know it's built for, like, teenagers, but F that, like, I'm on it. And it's literally like just like acting and lip syncing and dressing up in costumes, and like there's theater stuff. Like it's literally everything I love so much, and I love being on it. I'm addicted to watching TikToks. Our morning ritual is staying in bed for like 2 hours. Moses has tea, and he usually brings me water or something, and we had a moon pie this morning, and we watched TikToks for like 2 hours, and then at night when we wind down is like TikTok time. Like, and then of course after I'm just like always scrolling. I love TikTok so much. Hi, thanks, hi. There's a whole family in there that's just saying, and first of all, can I just say, after saying all that, I like love being recognized. I think that's so cool. I will never get tired of it, but it's also super awkward when people like don't say anything. Like, I mean, that's nice. They just wanted to wave and say hi, but the mom literally gave me a thumbs up, and I was like, oh, which is very nice. I'm not like, whatever. Hi.
How's your card today?
Card.
All right. What can I get started for you?
Yes. Can I get an order of the chicken tenders?
4 6-piece.
4.
Okay, and that comes with barbecue or ranch?
I don't need sauce with it.
No sauce?
No. And then can I get fries with cheese sauce?
Small or large?
Large.
Okay.
And then can I also get a plain hamburger, which is the meat in the bun?
Plain hamburger with meat and bun. Okay.
And then can I get a medium Diet Coke?
Okay.
And a chocolate cake shake?
Small or large for the cake shake?
Large.
Large. Okay, anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay, so the 4-piece tenders, large fry, cheese sauce, hamburger plain, small Diet Coke, and a large chocolate cake shake.
Yes.
Perfect. It's gonna be $22.20.
Okay, do we pay here?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a YouTuber.
I am, yes.
Oh my god.
I like you guys are so far from LA. I literally drove 45. I've never been here before, so I was like, I want to come down to Portillo'S.
Sorry, I would not really ask this, but my brother like loves you. Can I take a picture?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Like, saw your car and I'm like, cool car. And I'm like, wait a second.
Thanks.
All right.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Oh my god, I just said I was getting recognized as a TikToker and that girl's like, don't you do YouTube? Honestly, I'm a YouTuber. That is like what I do. Also, they literally put a number on my mirror. No, everyone's really nice. Like, honestly, the fact that people like me now is very cool. The fact that people still know who I am is very cool to me. Like, it's all very... Oh, they have so much. Wow, I didn't even get to look at the menu really. I kind of just went online to see what they have, but I guess they're known for... I need to bring my mom and sister here. They would love this place because they love hot dogs and stuff. But yeah, no, TikTok was literally made for me. I love acting on there and lip syncing and performing. It's so much fun. It's very cool now that they monetize it. I literally make more money on TikTok than I do on YouTube right now, which is not saying much because YouTube for sure shot itself in the foot on so many levels. I get censoring content and making it, safe and stuff for, because TikTok is very that, for the most part. I mean, there's definitely girls on there half naked, and I've definitely done some cleavage ones or whatever, but they really shot themselves in the foot with, taking away ads, really restricting where your videos get shown, not showing them to your TikTok has mastered just scrolling, putting people on the For You page. I see people on my For You page that have literally 0 views, 0 likes. It's really cool at doing that. Plus, it's really cool at sharing the ones that are viral, that are really popping. So TikTok just has it figured out. I mean, a lot of platforms might ruin it. I feel MySpace ruined itself, Facebook ruined itself, and yes, things came along and like Snapchat, whatever, and Snapchat ruined itself. And things come along, right, and kill it. Instagram stories came, but everyone's like, no, Snapchat's still the shit. But there's always something extra that platform is bringing, or it really is just the platform itself shooting itself in the foot. YouTube just really screwing over creators on so many levels. I mean, I'm on YouTube right now, and I like it, and I obviously will always do my music on here and stuff, music videos. I like creating really fun stuff for here, but TikTok is definitely just where it's at. It's the priority and stuff, but yeah, like I said, I'll always be team YouTube. Obviously, I have my podcast on YouTube. YouTube is still, and I watch things on, I watch things on YouTube. I do watch the Impulsive podcast. Oh my god, Mike Meljack just broke with Lana Rhodes, which was the craziest and weirdest, weirdest breakup video, and the way he worded it. And then Lana Rhodes is on Tyga's private jet, which, by the way, I was so flattered when Tyga slid into my DMs and was trying to hook up, and then I realized Tana's doing ones I hooked up with Tyga, and then Lana Rhodes is going on a private jet to Tyga. It's really not that flattering anymore. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy, he seems nice, whatever, but he literally is in everyone's DM. But I'm just this is when I was single, but I was I'm still an exclusive girl, you know what I mean? If you're doing it to everybody. This was, like I said, when I was single back in the summer. But yeah, that breakup video was so weird. The reasoning didn't make sense. Obviously, they just wanted different things. He's she wanted to settle down and get married, and he didn't. But then she's on a private jet with Tyga, sucking grapes off, no judgment. But I was something did not add up, and it came out of nowhere. They seemed so happy, and I know everyone seems happy probably online, but they seemed so happy and kind of perfect for each other. It was very, very shocking. And then, oh my gosh, so I drove, like I said, an hour and a half to come down here, and I listened to a ton of podcasts, a ton, even podcasts that are not that interesting, but I do listen to the Views podcast, because I really, really liked the podcast. I didn't know, obviously, the podcast before I started dating Jason. During dating Jason, they always talked about me, and so I would listen, but I kept listening to it, months after we broke up, maybe I gave it a good 8 months and I could start listening to it again because it wasn't like, you know, like crying when I was hearing his voice. And it's actually like therapeutic for me to listen. Oh, this girl's got such a blingy mask. It's so pretty. It's actually therapeutic for me to listen to the podcast because Jason's so cringy now, and I'm just like, ugh, like everything he says is like so cringy. He like does not fit in on that podcast. He like is so inappropriate with like sexual jokes with all the young crowd, and like he's getting so much older, and like the things he like yells and screams at these girls, like it's basically all girls on the podcast now. It's David and like his 3 assistants, and like literally the most boring is Natalie, and then these other 2 are just like they're whatever, they're fine. I listen to it, it's like who am I, whatever. It's literally hate listening. Like I don't think I've ever would find a podcast I'd watch more than Gabby's Gabby Hanna's podcast. Like hers is like so boring, and they literally talk about like what they're gonna have for breakfast. Like, hey babe, what should we have for breakfast? Like so boring. Like, and obviously like no one's watching it, and like no shade, no one was watching mine. I got my podcast canceled. Not trying to like shade anyone, because like I'll shade myself all day long, like, you know what I mean? But I really never thought I'd find someone more boring than Gabby and her boyfriend, and it was literally Natalie. Natalie is so boring, and it was so crazy because people all hyped her up in the vlogs because like David can make anybody interesting, and then now hearing her in long form, I'm like, wow, I've never heard someone more boring. So I like listened to this podcast, and now it's just like his 3 assistants talking, Ilya, like random people talking in his house. It's literally just like story time. I'm surprised it keeps going. I'm calling it. He's gonna end it. I mean, unless he's making like so much money off of it, which I just can't imagine it getting the downloads it used to get. I don't know, you know, he kills it on TikTok and stuff, but it's no longer David, which David is charming and interesting, and I always liked David, you know, until I didn't. But yeah, it's really, really awful, and it's like he's giving the platform basically to his like roommates, the people who live with him, and they're so boring and so cringy, and like, yeah, and they joke about Jason like not being on the podcast. Like he really does not fit in on his own podcast. But I was listening, and you guys, and like I said, I'm okay with people hate watching me. I'm sure people cringe so hard at my content, but damn, hate listening to podcasts it's kind of where it's at. So maybe I should bring Dishwasher back.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Oh my god.
I love your mask.
Thank you. I know, I get so many compliments on
It's
there,
so cool.
like, you guys gotta see me.
And it's in the sun, so it's like sparkling.
Yes,
Yeah, it's really cute.
They see me. Y'all see me.
I love it.
I brought a costume, but
Oh, you did?
I'm a shark, like an inflatable shark.
Oh,
But that shit was
cute.
like, that's just like 7 feet tall.
Oh,
And
you.
I'm working at.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out here in the sun. They see me.
They see you with the
They
like
see me,
out of the
girl.
mask.
They see me glistening.
I love it.
Can't do my shine.
It looks good. No, it looks bomb.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me get
Okay.
your food lab.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh yeah, do I have to give this to you? I've never been here.
Girl, I'll take that.
Okay.
We don't like littering. Go.
Oh.
I've been sticking them all in the window.
I never saw that before. It's so cool.
Is your first time?
Yeah.
Really? How'd you hear about us?
TikTok. Someone's like, can you go get me a chocolate cake shake? I'm like, oh, that sounds
Oh my
good.
god. You know Gabriel Iglesias?
No, the comedian, yeah.
He's
Mhm.
always here.
Really?
Chocolate cake shake and the chopped salad. That's it.
Really? I'm so excited. I haven't had anything
He
from here.
actually shouted us out in one of his specials.
Really?
In Chicago.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, large chocolate. You know he's like chocolate cake. He's a chocolate cake guy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
Always here. We love him.
I'm so excited to try
I
it.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I love his blue mascara. It's a blue mascara.
Yeah, huh?
Oh my god, it's so
Something
cute.
different.
I
Thanks.
love it.
Thank
It
you.
like makes your eyes pop because your
The-
eyes are already.
Yeah.
I
Thank
love
you.
Hold on, girl. Let me get that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be that person. Can I take a picture of you?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Do you need a cup holder, hon, or are you okay?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Can I take a picture of you?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god, such a fancy camera.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Tag her.
Yeah, for real. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is
That's the
oh.
cake shake.
And do you eat it with like a spoon or a straw?
Girl, we gave you a spoon that because
Okay.
all the cake is at the bottom.
Okay. I don't know. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you. You too. Bye. Oh my god. People are so freaking nice. Okay, let me just get out of here. I want to park in this Portillo'S and eat. things don't only get fresh. Okay, this isn't less crazy. They were so freaking nice. Like, so nice. So I wonder if I park in there, how I get out. I'm still go through. I love nice people, for real. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? It put me in a bad mood when people don't. Freaking, it's the smallest lane. Don't go that way. Okay, I'm gonna just pull over here real quick. Just do a cute little mukbang in the shade. Okay. Is it the shade or is it the sun? Cute. Alright, so it's like 1 o'clock, so it's not that crazy. Like, is it the time that people come and eat? Okay, let me scoot my thing back. I'm so excited. First time having Portillo'S. Alright. It smells like fast food. Yum. And the cheese sauce is not stingy. It is not stingy. Okay, so like I said, TikTok's my priority now, so I gotta do my first bites on TikTok, but I'll come back here. Holy moly donut shop, you guys. Wow, this is so freaking good. I was doing first bite on TikTok. Here comes the homeless person. Or maybe not homeless, just someone looking at my car. Okay. But wow, this is honestly so freaking good. I'm dipping it in the cheese sauce and it's bomb. Some people park right next to your car though, like, okay, this is bomb. I gotta bring Moses, Mom, Cal. Wow. So good. Oh my god, it's so good. I think cheese fries might be my favorite food. Not enough places sell the nacho, like the cheese and... Okay. What? Heck yeah. Oh. The food is so good. Wow. So hot. It's like crispy. This is definitely hands down my favorite fast food. I mean, it doesn't taste like fast food. Like, it literally tastes like you're at a sit-down restaurant. Wow, even the soda pops are so good. Wow. This is 1000% worth it. So I was listening to the podcast, anyways, back to that. It's so good. I think Ilya, one of them, was talking about high school and like how he almost didn't graduate. He doesn't know how I graduate. And I started to think like I have those dreams all the time that I didn't graduate or that like my whatever, because I don't think I was supposed to graduate either. So my high school, I've explained this before, but I barely remember explaining it, so I'll just refresh everyone's memory. I I went to high school in Byron, Illinois. Like, I pretty much grew up in Byron, Illinois. Like, I was born in Riverside, California. My parents divorced at 3, so my mom moved us from California to Illinois. My dad stayed in California because that's where his business was. And then when I was like 14, my freshman year, my brother graduated high school early at 17, moved out to California with my dad. We helped him move, and now, like, I want to live out there because we would visit my dad in California, like, for Christmas and Easter and summer. And he had a big house and lived in Southern California. And my mom's like, yeah, you should try acting. Something got messy somewhere. I was out here for like 5 months. I went to public school. It lasted 3 days. Everyone was bitches. And then I went to like private Catholic school, which was like homeschooling. And I like did that. My brother like finished me through the semester my freshman year. And then when I went back, my mom made me move back because there was something with like child support. Like my dad wanted child support from my mom or something crazy. And my mom was like, no, bitch, you're coming back, basically. But I was going to continue doing the private school because it was Catholic private school, homeschool or whatever. And I just didn't do it. And then they caught on that I wasn't doing it. So like mid-sophomore year, like after what would have been halfway through my sophomore year. Basically, I didn't finish freshman year. My brother did some tests for me. And then sophomore year, I didn't even like start. Halfway through, they switched me and they put me in like second semester sophomore year classes, even though I haven't finished freshman or sophomore, technically. And then they basically didn't ask for any of my transcripts. They just kind of asked me what I completed. And I just like basically lied and said I completed like algebra, geometry, like all of the math classes you needed. So I never took math in high school, really. I took one algebra my freshman year, and I was so complicated and so hard. And then like in my new school, I only took a half semester of like geometry for sophomore year or something. And then they were basically like, yeah, you're finished with math. I never took math again. So I basically took like 2 half semesters of math, which I'm pretty sure you need math every year. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I just remember thinking like, that's why I didn't want to ever apply to colleges. Well, then I did. So then I did apply to community college, and I went for like 2 weeks. And I literally quit because I was in a geometry, and it was like dumbass geometry, like basically people who didn't know math. So I went to a dumbass school. And look, here's the thing, I'm really good at math. Like my numbers, accounting. I'm really good at math. I don't know shit like X, Z, minus, I mean, maybe now I would. But at the time, I just couldn't care less. I was like, I'm not going to do any of this stuff. I'm not going to use it. And science, too. That was always bullshit. Geography, science, like, literature, creative arts, like, killed it. I was even better at PE and gym than science and math, but basically I quit college because I was like, I remember even the dumbass geometry or algebra, maybe I was in like pre-algebra or something in community college. No offense to anyone who went to community college. I couldn't even last semester, but I was like, okay, I gotta quit. And then I found a way to. My mom, what up, mom? Mom came through, and she didn't really have money, but she bought me a car and an apartment in LA and said, okay, good luck, because I was offered a TV job. Anyways, we always talk about that. I was on a TV show called The Great Barron Show. So my mom was like, let's get you an apartment, girlfriend. And that is one of many reasons I'll always take care of my mom. My mom, like, was so supportive of me moving to LA and trying to make it happen out here. Multiple times she came through for me, so Mom, I love you. Okay, these chicken fingers are like so good though. Wow. I thought I was like maturing out of chicken fingers, but So I do these things on TikTok. Follow me, by the way, Trish88. You can only do 60-second TikTok, so I do these like first bite things, which it's so weird because people have always told me like they loved my mukbangs, like they liked eating with me. I helped them through like an eating disorder, and I was like, what? Like how? But now I get it, like eating with someone helps. So I do these things called first bite, where I can kind of converse with you. I encourage you to take a bite of food and just try and give some positive reinforcement of not why you deserve food or why you earn food, but why it's completely okay to consume food because you need it to survive. Like, and my first one did really well, so I started doing more, and people like make fun of it or whatever. In fact, the first time I saw someone doing it, I watched a girl do it. Like, she was the one doing her first bite with somebody. Like, I was gonna like parody it, like mock it or whatever. And I realized what she was doing, and I was like, oh. When people park right next to you. Oh my god, this guy parked so close to me. It's insane. This parking lot from here on out is very empty. I should have parked over there because I'm like wedged. Wedged in. Anyways, I'm down with people making fun of anything I do on TikTok. Making fun of me, laughing at me, whatever. I'm being the joke, but I had someone like mocking it. They were like being held captive by me, like it was creepy or whatever. I don't know. Without those pretty ones, I don't like when people mock those because people actually do need those. And I see people like the messages and the duets people do on there that like needed it. And well, I never suffered with like that type of ED. Like, I've never struggled taking the first bite. I know mentally where they're at because I have struggled with binge eating disorder, where I'll eat for 3 days, and then like I mean, you guys have seen it on here where I've done like water fast, where I just don't eat for 5 days, and then like as soon as I stopped eating for days, I'm like, well, I don't want to eat anymore. Like, not knowing how food works. Like, look, I'm someone who obviously enjoys my food, but I've suffered with like not wanting to eat or like starving myself for days, you know. And it's literally mental torture in your head of like, I'm gonna be fat, I'm gross. Like, there's so much that comes with it. And I don't know if mine's always been so severe, but I've always had it, and the thoughts, and I've been having to deal with it by talking to a different type of therapist for me. And we talk about making healthier choices, because for my mental health, eating processed food's not always the best for me. So, I mean, I'm dealing with all that. Maybe I'll show, like, because I do try and eat healthy meals here and there. Like, not on camera, but then when I talk to my main therapist, you know, he'll be like, why don't you show, like, eating healthy too? Like, people would find that encouraging and inspiring, and also, you know, it's good for you. So, maybe I will start incorporating that, because I do like to, I will eat salads because we need to eat. They say intermittent fasting, and like, you know, yeah, I guess it's good and whatever. I don't judge people for their diets or lifestyle plans, or maybe that works for people's mental health too, but I think you guys see me eat fast food all the time, and I do eat fast food a lot. Like, I definitely eat like fast food twice a week, and pizza like once a week. But it's not all the time. I usually have chicken and like celery juice and vegetable juice. some sort of vegetables in the morning, like carrot juice or something. It's easier for me to like make better decisions in the morning. Lunch I start craving. Anyways, I'm trying to do something completely different, but okay, those cheese fries were so bomb though. Like that's what I'm saying, like I really do enjoy my food. Like I do love food so much. I've never had an issue where it's hard for me to eat, but I get the psychological where I could go that way. And so like people have told me that just through mukbangs, and I've helped them, and I never understood that. But now like understanding it and stuff like that's, I don't know, I think it's really cool. Okay, this looks bomb too though. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so confused by this. How is this so good? And I'm very picky when it comes to burgers, like very picky. We need Portillo'S in LA. This is like so bomb. Wow. But I think I like the burger better than the chicken nuggets even. The chicken nuggets were bomb. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's so good. Wow. Yeah. I was very excited for this, and it did not disappoint. Like, Sonic's a little disappointing for me. You know, going through the drive-thru when they were asking for pictures. This is me making fun of people. Whatever. The TikTokers who post for pictures and then use the Justin Bieber Lonely song and being like, I'm so lonely, because people just want pictures with them, and then ask them to do the thing. And they're complaining about being TikTokers, but you're choosing to be a TikToker. When people whose jobs is to get attention are doing that thing they're famous for on TikTok. And recent jobs, might add you, they just started monetizing in August. I was late to the bandwagon. Then don't be on TikTok. Every TikToker's thing is like, do the thing that makes you famous. Like, do the wink, do the whatever. That's a cool thing. Own it. If you have something that makes you famous or viral or whatever, own that thing. I'll run King Tut down to the ground. You see me in public, I'm gonna be like, buried with a donkey. He's my favorite honky. I'll do it all day for you. You know, I love a resurgence for sure. Cannot say enough good things. The place is called Portillo'S Hot Dogs, and I know my mom and sister are obsessed with hot dogs, so I gotta take them here to try for a hot dog. Wow. They said that comedian Gabriel Iglesias always gets like a chocolate shake here, and then he gets a salad, which is good. You know, I'm glad he's healthy because, you know, he's a bigger guy. And being at a bigger weight, like, I know is like not the healthiest, so it's good that he's eating salad. Like, balance, right? But damn, this has to be the cheat meal place, you know? Like, if you're gonna come here. Okay, so I'm gonna do my first taste test of this, the chocolate cake shake on TikTok since that's where I saw it. And I'll come back and let you guys know how it is. Alright, so to get my first impressions, you guys go to my TikTok, but it is really good. Like, it's really, really bomb. It's very liquidy. And runny. I keep like sipping it to try and get, because the cake is at the bottom. I can feel solid cake. But it's also like chunks in there. But it's real chocolate cake at the bottom. Maybe I'd get the small next time so I can get more of the cake. So I'm gonna try the cake. It's very, I mean, I guess we've been sitting here for like 20 minutes. It's like a little runny. It's really addicting though. It's just like, if you love chocolate, you'll love this. And then when you get that thick chocolate, the cake is at the bottom. Oh, they're just like way too much though. I'm getting a little sick now. Oh yeah, there's a big chunk that I didn't even show on TikTok, so you guys are thinking exclusive. Wow. Lots fun. Okay, Portillo'S is amazing. Wow. I'm so impressed with this. So, really, really good. You guys go out and vote. If you haven't already mailed in, you're like chilling. Go vote. Vote for who you want, who you believe is going to be best for the country, best for the future, best for our future. If you have kids, your kids' future. And the world is crazy. Politics, the government, rules, regulations, society. Just, it's a tough world out there. So if you can find a little moment of peace, happiness, distraction, entertainment through my videos, through TikTok, through whatever it is you enjoy, cherish that. Hang on to that. Keep having fun in what sometimes seems to be a world that's sucking the fun out of it. But keep hanging in there. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.